The RRIP Part 8.
Crookshank and I made our way to the nurse's office. Reuben was going through the closet. One of the building staff was quite upset we were going through the private room. "Sorry, ma'am, this is now a murder investigation. Would you please excuse us and get the person in charge for me?" "Well, that would be Hank," she said in somewhat of a miffed tone. "Great, then get him over here. I have some questions for him." Reuben was in his glory, marking and photographing every nuance of the room. "So, Reuben, what can you tell me so far?" "LT, this is a gold mine. It's a bloody pharmacy in here, and I doubt the retirement home has a license for it. I took a quick look at some of the prescription labels. Names torn off, half-empty bottles. It must have looked like chaos to us, but someone who knew what they were doing had a good operation going. Reuben, any signs of what may be placebos?" "Yes, there is, LT, all shapes and sizes, but they have to go to the lab first for confirmation." "Okay, take what you need, seal off the room. No one, and I mean no one, comes in here." Crookshank had Nurse Hank firmly in his chair. "Well, well, Mr. Hank, you seem to have eluded us for a bit, but yet here we are. Nice cachet you got back there, no?" With an indignant tone, Hank said, "Hey, that's where we keep the meds for our residents. Nothing more. You got no right in there." "Ah, but we do, as I said to your colleague. This is now a murder investigation." "Hey, the elderly here die all the time, officer. All we do is help the best we can." Crookshank jumped in. "You wouldn't happen to know Bob Johnson and his father, would you? You were there this morning, helping out, weren't you?" "Yes, I was. As I often do. They're very forgetful when it comes to taking their pills and helping their mother." "Okay then, Hank. It would be easy for you to, let's say, slip her the wrong meds." "Are you saying I had something to do with her death?" Crookshank wouldn't let up. "Yeah, and that maybe you're taking part in their pool. You know, the RRIP." Hank laughed. "Oh, that silly game. You've got to be kidding. I wouldn't waste my time or money on that farce." Listening to that, I realized there was more going on here. "Who has access to the room, Hank, besides you?" "Only the girl in the night shift, that's it." "Isn't she the one that made friends with Tim, Bob Johnson's friend?" Somewhat confused, Hank said, "Yeah, I guess. Not really sure. Why?" "Tim helped organize the pool with Bob. Then he gets chummy with your girl here. Then people die. I don't know about you, but that sounds rather suspicious to me." Hank had a sense of relief on his face. "Well, officer, maybe you should talk to them." "Oh, we did, and that led us here." "Well, it can lead you right back, 'cause I have nothing here for you, Lieutenant." "Well, Hank, it's either you or the girl we suspect have been messing with the meds that caused the recent deaths." "Then maybe you should go talk to whoever that Tim guy is and ask him about her, because like I told you, you've got nothing on me." "All right, Hank. But just before we leave, I couldn't help but notice your keys on the desk." "Yeah, what of them?" "Well, from here, that looks like they belong to a sports car, one that I'm sure you can't afford on this salary. You see, Detective, I can't, but I got some help, as a gift." "Yeah, I'm sure you did." I did have more questions for poor old Mr. Johnson, so we headed back down. Upon leaving, I told Hank not to go anywhere. We weren't finished with him yet. Mr. Johnson seemed a bit more alert by this time, so I asked him about Nurse Hank. What did he do, if anything, for them? His response was quite clear. He told us that Hank would come down every week and take their meds and sort them out for them in a daily dosage container, but never in their room. He would always take them up to the office. Crookshank seemed disappointed. "Lieutenant, either Tim, Hank, and the girl are in on this, or one of them worked alone, which I doubt. You know what, Rob? Let's talk to Liz and Jack again. That may help narrow it down." As expected, Liz and Jack were very helpful. Jack said, "Lieutenant, that girl is new, a good worker, but she has yet to finish her 3 months probation." "He's right, Lieutenant," as Liz was quick to jump in. "But Hank is clean. Without him, I don't know what we would do." "Well, I would like to thank you both. You have been both very helpful through this whole thing." Crookshank was very anxious. "Look, Lieutenant, either we grab one of them or all three, then finish this off downtown. You're getting closer, Bob. What do you say we go see Hank one more time? I'm sure the look on his face will tell us a lot. Hank did move. He was still at his desk, cocky as ever. So, officers, arrest anyone yet? Crookshank snapped back, No, and watch your mouth. I leaned on the desk, looked Hank straight in the eye, and said, Mr. Johnson gave us a lot to talk about. Yeah? Like what? For starters, how you take care of their meds up here. Make a few adjustments to their meds right here in your room. Doesn't make you look good. Shall I go on? Look, officers, I have nothing to hide, and if you're going to arrest me, I want to call a lawyer. Suit yourself, Hank. Crookshank, read him his rights. We're going downtown. As we escorted Hank past the office to the front door, Liz and Jack quietly closed the door without even looking. Crookshank said to me, Lieutenant, what about Tim and the others? Not to worry, I said. I'll take care of them. Take Hank to the precinct. I'll meet you there. I have to take care of Lucas Holt. By the time I let him out of my car, he was quite anxious. Sorry about the delay, Holt. It took a while to clear things up. You're free to go. Relieved and a bit angry, Lucas asked me, Can I get back to the office and get things going for my mother? Sure, Lucas, but this time, try to remain calm. I don't want to have to come back here. Who did you catch, Lieutenant? Number 1 suspect is Nurse Hank. Know him? Not really, Lieutenant. Before I go, Lucas, tell me something about the forms you filled out for your mother. Well, let's see, Lieutenant. There was a stack about 2 inches thick. Forms, medical reports to fill out. A lot of work, never did get to finish it all. So, Lucas, could you tell me if there was an insurance policy to fill out? Now that you mention it, yes, there was. Thought so.